Hi. Mom, you made it good. How was your flight? Oh, really? Oh, that stinks. I'm starting my podcast thing with Adin, so for like an hour, I won't be. Okay, well, just text me the hotel name, and remember the translator app, the app that I showed you, because you don't speak Portuguese. Well, what do they speak in Costa Rica? Okay, well, you don't speak Spanish then either. Yeah, use it. Okay, well, just be safe and remember to hydrate. Yeah, with water. Okay. All right, call me tonight. All right, I love you. Bye. Oh, sorry about that.
Hey. It's all good.
Didn't mean to start the show off like all awkward. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you? What's happening there with the family?
Oh, I got the house to myself, which is pretty rare. Mom's away on a trip.
I see.
It's her bucket list trip. She's going to Costa Rica.
Nice. Oh, exotic.
Yeah, she's going there with my Aunt Brenda, and she bought a new camera, and I'm sure I'm gonna get 1,000 photos as she's there.
Okay, cool.
Nice. you know how moms are.
Yeah, I know how moms are. Oh dear. Yeah. Well, how have you been doing? How's the channel going? How's work going?
Oh, the channel's going great. I'm almost at 200,000, which is just I don't even. It scares me when I think about that huge number. I'm flattered and I'm weirded out by it at the same time. It's I mean, obviously there's like, I don't know if you've noticed a summer lull. I don't know if that's a thing, but it happened last year and it's happening now.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, I guess most of my audience is in the United States. Is your audience mostly American?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So I guess the YouTube flow all coincides with life. So, you know, people getting ready for school, I guess. Maybe that's a thing. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I actually, you know what, to be honest, I find every YouTuber I speak to, their flow is different. Some people I contact and they're on a high, others are on a low. Just happens.
Yeah. Yeah. And you don't know, like, if things are going well for you, you don't know if that's just because things on YouTube itself are going well, or if it's something you're doing. Or maybe YouTube is doing well because of what you're doing. Yeah, think about that.
The power.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta say, I went onto your channel because I watch your videos, but I don't always look at your subscriber count. And I don't know, I think my brain is just locked to the first time we met and you were 40,000 subscribers, and I like nearly choked on my coffee when I saw that you were at like 180,000 subscribers. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's good there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know what the cap is, you know, because I'm obviously not doing what the way lots of other people are doing, and I'm sure I could, you know, have more subscribers if I did it a certain way, or maybe I'd have less. I don't even know. You know, you could drive yourself crazy thinking of all the what ifs, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's a cap to what you're doing, really. When we first spoke, I was like, what you are doing is almost a little bit odd, you know, out of the norm.
A little bit is an understatement, I think.
But the more you do it and the faster your growth becomes, it becomes apparent that, you know, you're onto something. And I mean, the more you've done it, the more your creativity has come out, and the story of TechDweeb has come out, and it's just become stronger and stronger. And maybe that's something that not even you sort of counted on, is how that would kind of snowball to become this whole like little ecosystem of TechDweeb.
Yeah, I didn't really think too much about it at the start, to be honest. I just, I obviously I like goofing around and making jokes and stuff. So no matter what I did, that would be a big part of it. And not lots of people are into goofy stuff. You know, they just want the info, right? They're not there to be entertained or whatever. I like to think of my stuff as infotainment. you know, where it's like I got the details you need, but I'm gonna goof around and we'll have fun about it.
Yeah, well, I think we're sometimes two sides of the same coin, because I feel that's the same way about my content. I just feel like I'm here to inform, but also there's an entertainment element, and the more I grow, the more I'm leaning into that, because I think that's, I don't know, it gets boring just listing specs the whole time.
Yeah, you have really been leaning into that, especially in your last, I don't know, 10 videos or so. And I am here for it. I freaking love it. I have cool. You've been nailing that side. You got a good sense of humor, and it comes out. Yeah, your stuff has always been. You've always had the kind of how do you say a personal touch. You know, it's almost like you know, when you tune into your videos, you're tuning in to hear Adin rather than for the actual thing, even at the start, even you know. So you've always done that well.
Thanks, because I do I console myself to the fact that even when my growth is slow, that I am building that one day, even like if things don't carry on with this specific content, people stick around for me, and I hope that is what's happening.
Yeah. Well, you've got that side figured out.
All right. So, TechDweeb, we have a few things planned here. People can't see my desk yet. I have some things here on my desk. So we're gonna get into it. Where do you want to start? I think we're going to talk a little bit about some original hardware. So maybe you can take the lead then and tell me a little bit about your original hardware. I
don't have a ton. I love the original hardware. I don't love gaming on it. I don't know if I've just been doing the emulation thing for so long, but the conveniences and experience of emulation, the original hardware is unique and quaint, but like, when I sit down and play a game, I don't. I'm not going to play an original NES cartridge compared to just emulating it. There is some exceptions though. The original Game Boy. I know you love this thing. You made a whole video about it. So
yes, I do love that thing. It's got a very special place in my heart.
Yeah. It always will. And this is one situation where I do like the original hardware. I don't know if I prefer playing those games on here, but I do grab this just to game on, just because this screen is so unique. Like you can't get this experience anywhere, and it's not a good experience. It's not better, but it is unique, and it's interesting to see. Oh, which one's that? Is that just?
It's also a DMG. I'm just trying to. The screen is so hard to see. I've got Darkwing Duck on here.
Yeah. So I've got a. We could talk about this. I've got a flash cart in. Oh, you got a flash cart too?
Kind of. Tell us about yours.
Mine is like the cheap EverDrive knockoff from AliExpress.
Yes.
So yeah. It's made me grab because I only have like 3 carts or something, and the carts I would actually want are all so expensive, and popping in a cart is a unique thing, and that's fun, but I don't need it to enjoy the game. So this has made it so I actually play the games on here a lot more.
So I found this recently. So I think I'm going a little bit backwards. So because I didn't experience the hardware a lot growing up. Because I didn't experience the hardware a lot growing up, I'm discovering it a little bit for myself now. This cart is by Epic Joy on AliExpress. Let's see if I can get it to autofocus. There we go. Yeah. So it's blank, and you can put a sticker over there, but it only takes one game. It's just a flashable cart. So you use, this is not, there we go. And then you use something like this, a cart flasher, and you pop that in there, and then you flash your ROM onto here, your game backup onto here.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. because what I wanted was I wanted a single cart experience, and this kind of gives that to me. So it's a very niche thing. I don't think a lot of people are going to be into that, but
Yeah.
epic joy.
Oh, it's super cool. I don't want to yuck your yum, but like, you know, just for one game, I don't know. See, that's I'm so spoiled. It's hard to wrap my head around the original stuff anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just a little bit into it now. So, and for me, it's a bit of a mental health kind of kick. I think your screen is better than mine because I'm really struggling to see.
There is a wide variety of screen qualities. For the I have a second one, and the screen on that one isn't nearly as good as this one. This is my actual Game Boy from when I was a kid, and the only thing I've done on here was I replaced the cover for the screen because it was all scratched up and that was really getting in the way. But all of these little scuffs and scratches on there are from little TechDweeb. Carried this thing around everywhere he went. Cool. This was like my life. I had these huge long bus rides. It was like over an hour to drive to school and back. And my battery budget was a major factor for my whole life. Just you know, where am I going to get more batteries, and how do I make my batteries last the longest, and all this.
I've just the nostalgia for the Game Boy for me is just huge. I've now got I got this one just it works, but I think I'm just going to keep this on the shelf. And this one I'm going to mod. This one I'm going to put an LCD screen on. And I think that's going to be really nice. I think that's going to be nice.
Oh yeah. I've seen them in person, and it's no competition.
Yeah.
I don't think I would actually, because at that point it feels, you know, like why not just play those games on an emulator, right? Like whatever.
But I want the feeling of having this thing in my hand.
It is a special thing.
That's what she said.
I'm surprised that there hasn't been a handheld maker that made this. You know, like I'm surprised Anbernic hasn't made this exact thing. Not like, you know, not like this that sort of has the vibes, but it's not like this. Make this.
Yes, specifically this with the buttons where they are, the big chunky.
Yeah, but you know, put your whatever H700 in there and put your system on there. But like just like the exact. They tried to do it with the SP, the Flip Zizzle, and you know they tried to make a GBA. And they had to make some concessions because it had to be a bit bigger or whatever, but they mostly succeeded.
I think they nailed it. Yeah, it really is nice. And that is my favorite emulator. I've got it here.
That's the 34XX SP.
Yes. My recent video was on how much I love this.
That one.
Oh, so beautiful. I just wish they didn't put the sticks on.
Yeah, it's kind of pointless. One mod I did with this, I don't know if you saw my community post, is I painted the bezel. See that?
I didn't see that. No, and then that hides the sort of 5 head that everyone's talking about.
Yeah, it looks a lot better. It looks a lot like more intentional, you know. With
Anbernic, look at that.
Little subtle gray bezel. Yeah, it's not perfect. It's got a little bit of a rough edge. I don't care. My paint jobs are always a little handmade looking, so yeah, that's fine.
So before we move on from the original, because the other thing I'm going to mod is this GBA, because to me, I never actually experienced the GBA, but I have such an affinity for it. This, I don't know, like this, what do you think of this with the LCD mod compared to, like, say, the 34XX?
I don't know. So you got the convenience of the emulation, but there is something special about original hardware. However, the IPS screens, I don't know. I honestly, because if you're gonna upgrade the screen, that's kind of what sets playing Game Boy Advance games on that apart from playing them on an emulator, is just the fact that you're seeing the original thing, right? It's
That's the
totally
thing,
different
hey.
for different for someone who has a big collection of games. And they have all their old save games on there, and they want to continue playing the Pokemon they were playing in high school or whatever. That's
Yes.
a different thing, you know.
It's interesting because we're coming from different perspectives. So I think I'm just on this mission because I didn't get to experience these things. So maybe I'm just like, maybe ask me in a year's time if I still am happy about all these mods that I'm doing. I'll probably say it was a complete waste of time. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's fun. It's fun as heck to do those kind of things. It's like okay. I'm sorry. I gotta take this. I'll be back in a second. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Bob. I'm still at my show. I can hear birds. Are you at a park? What do you mean a monkey took your shoe? Like off your foot? Are you okay? Is the shoe okay? All right, calm down. Sit down. Hey, close your bag if they're gonna steal your snacks. Which shoe is it? All right. You got one. Okay. Well, don't chase him. Don't chase him. You're not in a cartoon. Okay, keep an eye from a safe distance. Because you only have one shoe left. Are you sure? All right, don't be a hero. Okay, all right, be safe. I love you. Bye. Sorry about that. Mom's So my aunt Brenda is supposed to meet my mom in Costa Rica, but mom is there by herself for like a day because my aunt Brenda's connecting flight was canceled, and so she's not able to. She's got to stay at a hotel tonight or the airport. I don't actually know where she is, but anyways, she'll be there tomorrow, and mom doesn't know what the heck she's doing. So yeah. Anyways,
Does she get a bit flustered?
Yeah, well, she thinks she's a hero and takes on more than she can handle. She does it. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Moms, eh?
Moms.
Cool. So TechDweeb, have you got any of these sorts of things? Let's put this onto the thing. Do you have any of these? These sort of like, it's a copy of original hardware.
No, I don't. I would love to play with one though. I know you. Is that the funny playing one that you have?
Yeah, this is the funny playing one.
Yeah, that was really popular for a little while there when it first came out. Like what was that? Like a year ago?
Yeah, I mean, you'd make a great video about it because they've got a new one. So once me and Russ made a video about the same time, and they've improved the CPUs, and they've got some new shells that you can make some really pretty ones out of. So you should go have a look.
Yeah, you need to have. You don't need to have the original device, right? Like they send you everything.
No. So like for instance, that mod that I was showing you, I need a donor device. This is completely self-contained. It's a FP, whatever they call these things. But it's all, and it's very easy to build. There's no soldering, and I think they have an orange. What you call it, PCB for it. So you could do a clear one with an orange PCB on the inside. Maybe some black and orange buttons.
Oh, that would be cool.
Do it.
You're getting me excited.
I think you should do it.
I do have a GBASP, and I bought I think it was from Funny Playing. I bought a replacement shell for it and an IPS screen, and when it kind of sat on my shelf for a while. And then the last time I fired up my GBASP, I think it's broken. I think it's dead.
Oh man,
it's not booting any games. I did everything I could. So
yeah. I was reading that some of the early GBA mods would burn out the original PCB.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't do the mod yet. Yeah. That's why I didn't do the mod, is because it died. I might still get it because I already bought the shell and the screen and stuff. So I might just find a used GBA ASP. I wouldn't even need the. I could buy a broken one, like a broken screen or whatever, right?
All you need is the thing inside that puts the cards on, the plug thingy. That's all you need.
Yeah.
You can build the rest.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine's the SP one.
SP. Oh, okay. Well, then I don't know. I have no answers for you.
Yeah. I'll look into it someday.
All right. So tell me, what is your like current emulator right now? What's the one that you are loving right now?
Oh, okay. So my I jump around. I like variety. That's one of the best things about having lots of these doodads. This is my main squeeze right now. This is the
Ace?
The Ioneo Pocket Ace, the retro power version.
Yeah.
This is.
What do you like about it?
It's 3x2 screen, which is just my favorite ratio of screen. I want 3x2 screens in all these things.
All of the things.
Yeah, it was so. I say it all the time on my channel, but it's the middle ground, right? So you can play widescreen stuff like PSP and have fairly small letter boxing, and then you can play NES or Super Nintendo and have fairly small pillar boxing. Yeah. And so and then for Game Boy Advance, forget about it. This is the one. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect screen for Game Boy Advance. I think it's pixel perfect 4x integer scaling for GBA. Yeah. And Game Boy Advance is my favorite system. And right now, my main game right now that I'm playing this month is a Game Boy Advance game. I've been playing this for a stupid amount of time. I keep on going. I go to bed with the intention of playing for 10 minutes before bed, and I'll stay up for an hour just playing.
Yeah. Do you have some favorites on there, or what page are you on there?
I have
a ton
of
sort of top pick games.
Yeah, I have a ton of favorites. So this is from my hidden gem hunting. So what I make those hidden gem videos. So what I do for that is I will, whenever I'm bored, I will pull up the system and I'll just start scrolling through the games. And anytime a game catches my eye, every time I'm like, oh, what is that? That looks good or it looks interesting. I will favorite it. And then when I have gone through the whole list for the entire system, I'll go back to the start, and then I will actually play all of the games I've favorited. Yeah. So these are the ones that looked good to me, and Game Boy Advance, I've already done it 3 times, so I've discovered all the games I could ever want to play on Game Boy Advance. Yeah. And tons of these are going to be for future hidden gem videos. That's why I have this list here. Yes. But on other systems, it's lots of these favorited games aren't games I've actually played yet. I've just favorited them with the intention of exploring them. So, anyways, Game Boy Advance. We're playing a Game Boy Advance game for the Dusty Game Society, which is a little sort of retro
people
gaming.
Must pick that up.
Yeah, it's like a retro gaming kind of club that I run for my supporters, my patrons, and we play the game together and talk about it in the month. And the game we're playing this month is called Scourge Hive on the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, never heard of it. That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's like an isometric Metroid. Yeah, amazing pixel art. Oh, hang on, let me turn the volume down. So many games on the Game Boy Advance have just the best pixel art of any retro system. Incredible. I'm in a smoky area here, so you can't see it very well. But anyway, yeah.
No, well, even the smoke is impressive.
Well, stay tuned for my video on this, but spoiler alert, it's really good. You should play Scourge Hive. It's awesome.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's also on Nintendo DS if you need some DS. Oh, that's some one DS system that I like. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to talk about actually. original hardware. Oh, hang on. I'm going to grab it. There is no better way to play Nintendo DS than on original hardware.
On a DS. Okay.
Because like it's made for this, and emulators just don't do it justice.
That's true.
I'm reviewing the Ioneo 1S DS, their dual screen handheld PC, and it's good. It's really great for DS and stuff, but like it's heavy and big, and you know it doesn't feel, you know, you got to use like those squishy styluses. You don't have the precision stylus, and it's great. It's a great way to play DS, but like it doesn't feel like an original DS. Nothing really does.
Yeah, it's true here. I've been trying to get my son off like online at like overly accessible things, and I had a PSP, but there's a shop down the road because I noticed recently that DS games and 3DS games have just gone crazy. Like the pricing is just ridiculous. But there's a shop down the road that has a huge library and they're all cheap. I don't think they've realized that they're worth something. So I want to buy them all up and get my son a DS.
Oh, yeah. The DS, I think the Nintendo DS is my most played console of my life. I played more on that than I think anything else.
Wow.
Because when I was in college, that's when the DS came out and I got it. And again, I had a crazy long commute to school. I lived in a suburb of a city, but my school was in a different city. So I had to take the bus to the subway, and then the subway to the train station, and then the train station to that city, and then the bus to my school. And so it was over 2 hours. I loved it though, because I was living, it was my first time away from home, and I was living in the city out on my own, and it was great. But when I got the DS, that made my commutes so nice. I would just play that the entire time.
Cool. Yeah, the DS is good. I never really didn't have much experience with it. It was one of the Nintendo consoles that actually broke through in the South African markets. Because I always talk about how, and this seems to resonate with a lot of people around the world, that Nintendo ended up being too expensive for them and they were into other things. But the DS seems to have been quite popular. I think it managed to just be affordable enough for people to buy it. Yeah. It also it was also like novel because it was the first generation of 3D handhelds, and people had wanted it for so long that like it's sort of like even if it was expensive, it's like having a Nintendo 64 in your hand, right? So that's why people bought the PSP, because you know you could have a PS2 in your hands, and that was a brand new thing. Which is just crazy. That's very, very true. I wanted to quickly show you so I've been on a bit of a, that's why I'm probably into the original hardware, a bit of a decluttering thing. I don't know if you can see here, but I've got Apotris, and then I've got Golden Sun, then I've got Sonic Advance 3, I've been playing Space Invaders like all the time. I don't know why. It's on the GBA. These are all GBA games, and Space Invaders on the GBA
is great.
It's so good, it's so good.
You know, there's a really good arcade compilation called what is it called? Not arcade compilation. It's Activision Anthology, I think it is. And it's like old Atari games and stuff, but like only the good ones. And it's got this cool like front end that feels like a retro gaming museum or whatever. All the old Activision games. If you like Space Invaders, that's a good one to play. And it's sort of like, you know, obviously you could add all the Atari games on there, but this is an official like collection that's made by Activision. They made these games, and they put a lot of love into just like the package. They put in like extra little, you know, you can see the art from the games and stuff like that. So it's really cool.
That is interesting. Have you reviewed the Mod Retro yet? That metal thing?
Nope, I didn't.
Yeah, because that's going
looks
to be
amazing.
Yeah, because that's kind of along those lines where it's like original hardware but modern, and they're even supplying games. So I'm quite intrigued by that thing.
Yeah, that's a FPGA one.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's in the post, so I'm excited for that one.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, I didn't even reach out to them. I probably should have. Just because it's so popular.
Responsive.
It honestly it doesn't interest me all that much. Because I mean, it's that thing of like, if it feels almost as modern as emulation, I'm like, why am I not just emulating? You know. So.
Yeah, we seem to be slightly on different sides of the coin here.
Yeah,
with this one.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I feel like I'm an outlier.
No. I think this whole scene that we're into is emulation fans. It's guys that discovered RetroArch way back when, and then found it on a Anbernic and were like, oh, finally I can understand RetroArch. You know? So.
Oh yeah. RetroArch
I think I'm the outlier.
A bit of a beast.
Yeah, that's so many of us tell the story of how we tried RetroArch and then put it away, and then tried RetroArch and put it away, and then eventually we got into it.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is my personal device right now. I play this all the time while my daughter's swimming in the car.
I love it so much.
You know?
Yeah, it's
And I've made the buttons quieter so that if I am trying to stalk someone, it won't bother them, you know, and they won't know that I'm hiding behind their fridge.
Okay. Well, most importantly, it won't bother them.
Yes, exactly, because I'm considerate.
Yeah.
And I just had this on the side because I was really into this for a while, but I kind of forgot it was on my shelf. But this Ioneo is absolutely lovely, the Pocket Micro.
Yeah, so that's another one that has like a perfect screen for GBA. You could totally
There's a theme here.
Yeah. Oh, I love the GBA so much. I've said it to death, so I won't go on about it. But like, it's my favorite retro system, and I could just be a happy dweeb playing nothing but GBA.
Yeah, I'm just glad I didn't have one when I was at university, because that's all I would have done, because I absolutely love it. Now I love it. So.
Well, so I had one, but like there are so many games on the GBA that you could, there's so many. And all the ones that I used to buy back in the day are the ones I don't even care about now. Not just because I played them before, but because they're all like the first party Nintendo games. And I'm much more... Yeah, I've kind of fallen out of love with that style of game, and I like all the interesting and unique things that the smaller developers do.
Yes, so that's actually, I'm busy sort of in my brain thinking of a video I want to make about that, and I want to use these single cartridge things that I found from Epic Joy to make it, and talk about all the indie games that are out there. And I've always known it's there, but I've just been discovering it lately. And there's so many cool Game Boy and Game Boy Advance indie games, like on itch.io, you know?
Yeah. Game Boy especially, Game Boy and Game Boy Color. It is very easy to develop games for the Game Boy because there's a really popular game development platform called GB Studio.
GB Studio, that's it. Yes.
Yeah, it's so easy to use that like people who don't know how to code and make games can make games with it. And if you know how to code and stuff, then you could unlock the full power of it.
Yeah,
but like it's
really crazy.
Yeah, if you want to make like a simple role playing game or an adventure game or something like that, you could do that without coding knowledge.
Yeah. No, I was just busy making, I don't think I put it on here, playing a game. No, this isn't it. But I found a demake for Game Boy of one of the horror series games. Very famous, it's just slipped my mind now. But it's hilarious. So it like breaks the fourth wall or whatever. It keeps talking about itself, like about it being a game and how the script is really bad, and like it's really funny.
Oh, nice. Yeah. There's so much creative stuff going on in the homebrew Game Boy space. I did a video on modern Game Boy games, and some of the ones I showed have graphics that they don't just look good for Game Boy. Like they look like the most amazing, beautiful pixel art from a modern indie game today. Just with all the retro vibes, because it's only 4 colors.
Yeah, it's actually incredible what these people do. I felt like I was playing a RPG that was designed by the Deadpool people. The script was that good. It was funny, man, and I thought it was on here, but it's on another device.
Yeah,
and they did it in like this color palette.
So I don't know if you do this, but like I have handhelds that I play systems on, you know, like so.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, I have all my Game Boy games on here, but I don't play them on here. If I'm going to play Game Boy games, I'm going to grab my INEO DMG. That's my favorite Game Boy handheld. Also, the Retroid Classic. That's a great one.
Oh, that's where it's on. I've put all the indie games on the Retroid Classic. It's somewhere. Yeah,
good choice. Lovely. Yeah. That's like the affordable INEO DMG.
Yes, the one that everyone can actually buy.
Yeah, almost just as good. It's great.
Yeah. So, do you have any thoughts on this device? This new,
yeah, I guess so. Hang on, let me grab it. Yeah. Seems to be a very people are conflicted about it. Some people love it, some people don't.
Yes, it seems to be divisive. Yeah, it really does. Yeah, give me what's your sort of hot take on it?
I don't know if I have a hot take. I like it. It feels very safe, like it's the natural progression of what happens, what Anbernic has been going for with the oh crap. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hang on. I'll be back. Hang on. Sorry.
Okay.
Hey, Bob. You're what? Buying a banana. Well, I don't know. I've never been to Costa Rica. Just look around for a fruit stand or whatever. Open the translator app and type banana. Then show them the screen and point to it. Okay, make sure you pick one that is yellow with just a few freckles, not the green ones, because the green ones aren't ripe. Monkeys are picky. Trust me, I know. Oh, pay with small coins if you have them. Vendors love exact change. Okay, good luck. All right, let me know how it goes. All right, I love you. Bye. I am sorry. Bob's going through some stuff down there.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how you know that monkeys can be difficult.
Oh, it's we're not. No, I'll tell you after the show.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, I hope your mom is okay.
I'm sure she'll be fine. She's got good strong calloused feet.
Oh gosh. Okay. All right. So you were giving me your not hot take on the RG4.
Yeah. So if I don't like it better than the 405M. I feel like this is the evolution of the 405M. I could grab it too if who cares. This is the evolution of that, but it's not as special, it's not as tight, it's not as beautiful, and it's better in so many ways. Obviously, the chipset and perfect GameCube, perfect PS2. That's nice. It's great for that, but like a few things about it that will keep it from being my main device. Like for example, the inline bumpers and triggers. Lots of people hate them. I am a-okay with them.
I'm fine with them,
on a pocket-friendly device, this is the choice. Yeah. However, it's not as pocket-friendly because it's heavy and the sticks are
and it's got these pokey outy sticks.
Yeah, they're not flush. It was on the 405M. So like, if you're gonna give it the non-pocket-friendly sticks, then don't give it the pocket-friendly bumpers and triggers. Am I taking crazy pills? It feels like such an obvious thing,
No, I'm with you on that. Yeah.
It's sort of like people argue about the D-pad on top versus the stick on top, right? So
Yes.
my philosophy is, if it's a device that you're going to be playing mostly analog games, the analog stick should be on top. If you're going to be playing mostly D-pad games, the D-pad should be on top.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's kind of just some weird decisions that they feel like the incorrect decisions for what they wanted to do.
Yeah, I'm with you. I feel like the crowd pressure not to have flat switch style joysticks got to them, because my feeling on this device is that what Anbernic were trying to do was make the most luxurious retro gamers handheld. That's what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
And I mean that's then the and inline shoulders make sense, because it's like people aren't going to want stacked shoulders if they're playing SNES with shaders on a device like this. But then, like you say, the sticks stick out too much, and then also then the D-pad on top does make sense, because then, you know, I feel like the people in the comments who get it. The people who don't. Because I think when you take this from that perspective, then it is really lovely. I think if someone is a real pixel nerd, they will absolutely love this device. That's my take on it.
Yeah, I in my video, I explained the Anbernic monkey's paw, how they'll grant your wish, but there's always a twist. There's always, you know, and maybe it's a preference thing. Maybe for somebody out there, this is the perfect device that they've been waiting for.
Yeah.
I could easily see that. And I mean, this is the best choice if you want a high-end handheld that plays GameCube and PS2 with a 4x3 screen.
Yeah.
There's not a better one.
Yeah.
Maybe if you didn't care about the 4x3 screen, maybe the RP5 would be a better choice. I mean, this is more expensive, right? So
yeah. It is interesting because, like, the one argument I will make, like, because people have been commenting on a post I made, and like people are like, why does it not have stacked triggers? But if you want stacked triggers, get the RG557 or whatever it's called, or the Retro Pocket 5, and those devices are geared towards streaming and playing high-end games that need nice triggers and all that sort of thing. So in this one's defense, I think that is what they were thinking. But,
yeah, it's just they put the wrong sticks on. The triggers and the sticks
Yes.
don't match.
Yes, I think you are correct. We have solved the problem.
Or they put the wrong triggers on. And in that case, if they're putting stack triggers, then they maybe should also have had some ergonomic humps, right?
Yes, and then maybe a 16:9 screen. And just call it the RP5. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So okay. So now the only way that I see the expense of this making sense is if you are into like shaders and black frame insertion. Now, I've been spending the entire weekend trying to make sense of black frame insertion. It's currently enabled. I was trying to get my eye in. I was like, okay, maybe if I get used to it with my eye, then when I take it off, I will be like, oh, it's so different. But I cannot see the difference except for my screen getting darker.
Yeah. So at one point, I wanted to do that test. So I had my mom help me, and I explained to her how to enable black frame insertion and change the brightness. So I had an A/B test where I would give it to her, and I would have her turn it on and adjust the brightness so that the brightness was the same, and give it back to me and see if I could tell that it was on. And I could always tell it was on. It is noticeable.
Okay.
But the part of that was just because when I moved the device like this, I could see a flicker to it. And when it's not on, I couldn't see that.
Interesting.
And it's not like a problem with it. It's just the way it is. But like part of me wonders if that's part of the reason why I could tell was just because of this little hack. When it comes to actually using it, I don't care in the slightest. It doesn't enhance the game in any way for me. It's such a small difference Like a teeny tiny difference.
Yeah. Actually, the first time I'm seeing the difference now is live streaming, streaming with you and looking at it on my screen, and I'm seeing, it's not doing any of that aliasing weird effect that it usually does. That's the first time I'm noticing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Lots of that depends on what refresh rate and shutter speed your camera is set at, right?
Yeah. But the one nice thing of having a super powerful device with a lovely big 4x3 screen that can do all this stuff is I'm now using a shader that I've never really used because it's such a high process. I'm using CRT Geom Deluxe.
Oh,
and
okay.
Look at all it's got 4 different shaders on top of each other.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah. Mm.
Have you ever tried CRT Matthias?
Matthias? No. Okay, I need to.
I don't know if it'll be included by default with
you might need to go look around for it. Okay.
It might be. I can't remember. I'm grabbing my card. Hang on a sec here. Got to swap the card over. I don't have games on this. Do you do this? Do you put fill your devices with games, or do you just have one card that you bring back and forth?
I fill them for the review, and then I mean even now this is a review device, and I don't have a lot of games on. I just put the like high demanding games on, like games that I know that are going to give it a hard time. And then
I don't know if it's because I'm lazy, but I can't be bothered copying games to the device ever. And also, I have all my favorites lists and my save games and everything on here. So, I mean, I do this in my home life. Like if I grab my iNeo DMG, I'm gonna have to grab the card from my Ace and pop it in just so that I have all my save games. I don't bother with sync thing and all that because it doesn't do the game lists and the box art and all that stuff, which is just as important to me as the save games themselves.
Yeah. I've been playing Gradius this weekend.
The arcade?
It was on the NES. And we had it as a kid on a multi-cart, and it was on the Famicom, and it is the hardest game known to mankind. Even with cheats, I'm struggling. It's ridiculous. I don't know how people played this back in the day. But I am noticing the stages just go faster and faster and faster and faster, and just it's insane how hard this game is.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can see if Matthias is on here. Oh, hang on. Sorry. All right. Let's see. What are my hotkeys? All right. So it's a CRT shader.
Mm-hmm.
CRT. There it is. All right, try it on your device now.
Okay,
put it on. But I want to see your live reaction. It is the most demanding CRT shader there is, and you'll see why.
Ooh, that is nice.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy.
Oh, that's a
good one. It is crazy.
Oh, whoa! It's got like a thing, it does the whole CRT thing.
It's the most accurate CRT that I've ever seen.
Okay, I mean, I can probably take the curve off if I don't want it, but it is pretty good. It's got that curvature. Crazy!
It looks so much like a real thing. It's got the curvature, it's got the scan lines, it's got a slight blur around the edges, it's got a bloom, it's got all the little tricks that you could possibly think of. Like if you gave an expert Photoshopper. Oh, hang on.
Huh?
Sorry, that was about my alarm for my Discord server. I do a question
okay.
at 2:00 every day.
What is that game you played there?
This is 1944, The Loop Master in Franconia.
Such a good game. I love that.
Yeah. I described Matthias as like. Right there. I describe Matthias as like if you took a photo of a game and you gave it to like an expert Photoshop guy and said, make this look like a CRT. And they did a whole bunch of things to make it look like a CRT. And then everything they did is like a shader. Like it's so, it's so good looking. All these little parts of it.
It's stunning, man. I like this.
Yeah,
okay,
but
cool. That's my new one.
like you need a device to like you're not gonna run that on an H700 or
exactly. You see, but so therein lies the thing of, you know, having a device like this for, especially for non-tinkerers who just want the thing to work and they want to be able to add whatever they want to add. Then this is great.
Yeah. This might be like the quote unquote best GameCube device. You know, yeah, because like I mean,
without triggers,
it's got a 4:3 screen. You know, you don't have to get into weird widescreen hacks and stuff. Like I'd probably rather play GameCube on here than the RP5.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe even PS2. I can definitely see the appeal. It's just
PS2 is so nice on here. I was really enjoying that. Things are so crisp on the screen. Yeah. And you can upscale. You only need to do a a 2x upscale to get pixel perfect scaling on here for GameCube and PS2, so you don't have to push it to 3. Just because the screen's so good.
Well, because it's a 960p with so 2x PS2 and 2x GameCube should be 960p. On a 1080p screen. You would notice aliasing, so you have to go up to 3x on like the RP5, for instance. But this you go up to 2x, so you don't have to push it as hard, which is good for the battery and stuff. Not that the battery is great on here.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been noticing the battery, but it's not amazing.
It's fine, but it's no like Portal.
Yeah. On the performance, I like to just push Gran Turismo 4 to the max. So what I do is I go and I just keep turning up the upscaling, and I'm at 4x, and it still I haven't seen any red on the FPS. That's pretty good. Yeah,
that depends on the game, obviously. There's a few really hard to run PS2 games, and like the Sly Cooper games. Those didn't run perfect on here, but they were playable. There was times of slowdown, even at 1x, but they were totally playable.
Cool.
Which is not very common. Usually they're totally not playable.
Cool. Okay, so we've decided that it is good with a few little things that people should take note of. Yeah. It's also ugly. I don't know how you feel about it, but this doesn't do it for me. I mean, I think I'm so enamored by the screen, I haven't really stopped to think about it too much. I don't know. I do love the look of the chocolate coffee, whatever they call it, the other champagne
one,
or whatever it is.
Yeah, the brown one. That looks a lot nicer. It looks a lot closer to what they were going for with the 405M. This one, with the I don't know. Yeah, there is a bit of a sort of design flow issue here, but I don't mind it. I think I would like the champagne color one. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I have specific tastes. Well, I do trust your opinion because you are good with aesthetics. Also, I don't have any nostalgia for the European Super Famicom colorway buttons, the Skittles buttons. I don't. That's not my nostalgia. So you know. All right. Okay. So we spoke about BFI. I wanted to talk to you about that. And then there's also the what do you call it? I'm having a brain fart. It's not BFI. It's the scanning thing where how it draws the lines. The other one. CRT beam shader. That's the one. Yes, the beam shade emulator, not emulator. It's simulator. There we go. Yeah. So I watched Russ's video on that, and I was like, all right, maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's what I need.
Yes.
And I followed his video. It's an amazing video. He does such a good job of explaining
Yeah,
it.
I've watched it as well. Yes.
Yeah. And but I did it, and I was like, maybe I could tell it's on.
No.
Maybe I can't. I don't know. It does nothing for me.
Yeah.
But
I agree with you 100%. We're probably going to piss a whole lot of people off, but I don't think it's worth spending this amount of money on a device to do that. If you think BFI is just going to change your world, I think you're going to be wholly disappointed. You're just going to get it and be like, this is a crock of shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's how people are going to feel if they spent that money thinking that BFI is going to change their life.
Yeah, it's hard to know how much is in our head, you know? Like when you're, if you're enjoying a shader or an effect, how much of that is just convincing yourself it's better, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, like I said in my video that I launched today about the 8BitDo Pro 3, I said like, the ergonomics are the best I've ever tried, but it might just be because it reminds me of the old PlayStation controller, and that makes me really happy. You know, so sometimes it's just that. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. And the fun sticks.
Yeah, I actually like them.
Of course you do.
Such a weirdo. You know what I was doing? I put it on the stand. Hang on, let me grab the stand. I haven't made my video yet.
Okay.
I put it on the stand, and I was playing like this.
like an arcade.
Yeah, and it was like it's like a secret mode that this has.
Yes.
I don't know why they didn't like take some promotional photos doing it like this, because it actually felt amazing. I'm not like a fighting game aficionado or anything, but I feel like if I was,
yeah, that is pretty damn cool. I don't, and so I mean, you must give your take on that, because what I said about it is it gives a higher range of motion, so it actually gave me a nicer feeling in my first-person shooters, and even I was playing like a shmup on my Steam Deck, and it just the motion was smoother with those. I call them the fun sticks.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, that's just a thing with sticks, right? Like the bigger the stick, the less if you move a small distance, your character turns a small amount compared to a large amount. The bigger the stick, the more precision, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that said, I can be totally fine with small sticks once I get used to them, as long as they're good sticks. So yeah.
All this talk of sticks has got me confused.
Okay, that happens.
Okay, cool. All right, now, okay, let's just put this on to kind of like whet people's appetite. I don't know if it was me who got you into this, or if it was Stubbs, because Stubbs and I kind of got into this at the same time.
I'm sorry. I gotta take this. I'm sorry. Okay, hey, I'm sorry.
Okay, all right. Okay, no worries.
Hey, Bob. You see the monkey? Okay, good. Well, I don't know. I'm not a monkey expert. You want me to Google it for you? Try taking out the banana slowly and put it on the bench, and then take like 2 steps back and point at the banana, and then point at your shoe. And then if he drops the shoe, wait a second before you walk over. What if he takes the banana and the shoe? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oh, you're actually on a bridge? Crazy. That's ironic. All right, well, don't do anything crazy. All right, call me when you have the shoe, or if you don't worry, we'll figure it out. Okay, I love you. Bye. I'm so sorry.
Hey, man.
You got the tapes out. Okay.
You're a good son, TechDweeb. You're a good son.
I tried to help her. She's not really tech savvy. She's calling me to Google things, and I don't.
Google things about monkeys again. This damn monkeys.
How did you know?
What do you mean? How did I?
Oh, you can. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mute my microphone. I'll make sure to mute it next time.
Sorry, yes, I've been able to hear all your calls.
Oh, that's all right. Okay. Did I say anything embarrassing? I don't think I did.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you got the weekend.
Even if it did, I got the. Oh, yes. Look at this. Look at this, TechDweeb. Look at this.
The weekend is one of my favorite artists.
Oh, really?
What's that? Yeah.
This whole anthology that he did is phenomenal.
Oh, it's so good.
All right, so I'm really into my music at the moment. So I've got a whole bunch of things going here. So this is just for purely nostalgic. Roxette Tourism was. I listened to this, and this is. It looks as if it's the one I played because it's slightly worn. I played this thing to death, and I listened to it in my bedroom over and over and over. I love this tape.
I've never heard it.
You know about Roxette though, hey?
Nope.
Oh my gosh. They're from Scandinavia, Sweden. I think they're Swedish. And they're part of that whole like Scandinavian like pop. You know, do you know the story about the like Swedish songwriters that are now living in America who writes like a huge amount of the pop songs that we all know?
Nope.
Okay. Okay. Well, there's a whole thing about that. So and Roxette was part of it. Like they just were just these incredible songwriters. They couldn't even speak English properly, and they just cracked the code of writing pop songs.
All right, I'll look it up.
Roxette.
Yeah. I don't have the most eclectic taste in music. I have
okay. Well, you like The Weeknd.
Taste.
You like The Weeknd.
I love music, but I don't have a wide variety of tastes. There's lots of music I just don't care about, and lots of weird stuff that nobody knows about. Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell us about it.
Oh, I don't even know. I've been through lots of phases, and one of my favorite genres is called freak folk. Which there's like one of my favorite artists of all time is this girl named Joanna Newsom. She makes songs that make me cry, and sometimes I need that. Yeah. And for modern music, I freaking love The Weeknd because it feels like old music to me. It feels like some sort of 80s or 90s synth pop kind of stuff that is like a throwback style, I guess.
Yeah.
His my favorite album of his was his first album, House of Balloons.
Okay.
That's where I got into his stuff back when I lived in Toronto, and I remember reading about it in like a free newspaper. And it was like, you should pay attention to this artist because he's going to be big, this Toronto guy. And
is he from Toronto?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Okay, cool.
I think he is. I think so. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I know he's Canadian. I think he's from Toronto. Most Canadians are from Toronto. That's our biggest city. Yeah. That's where most of our population is. But House of Balloons has the distinction of being the album that I listen to when I play arcade games. So
cool.
There's something about it that that's like part of my chill out routine. If I need it, I will fire up arcade games on my arcade cabinet, and I will put The Weeknd on my big speakers, and I will turn down the lights and turn on the RBG. And I will just zone out and pretend I'm in some alternate timeline where the 80s never ended. Yeah,
I love it. That's why so specifically this tape, if you like The Weeknd, you need to specifically get this one from Amazon because it's very, very well made. This one was made in the UK. Now, in comparison, I bought the Bon Iver tape because I absolutely love his latest album.
Yeah, I like Bon Iver.
This one, and what's the other tape I bought? I bought another new one, and the quality is terrible. Billie Eilish, I bought it for my daughter, and the quality is quite poor. I didn't realize it until I got this one in the post.
All right.
Yeah, so I highly recommend that. And so the interesting thing is these are made in the US and this is made in the UK. So something about the manufacturing process in the UK is superior.
Those cheap American cassettes, typical.
Damn it. No.
Yeah, I don't have any official cassettes. Even back in the day, I never
just mixtapes.
Yeah, mixtapes all the way for me. I used to record songs off the radio, and the quality of the audio was the last thing on my mind.
Yeah, we didn't realize how bad it. So tell me about the Wii U Rewind. How did you enjoy it?
Oh, it's so fun to tinker with. It's sort of like playing a Game Boy game on a Game Boy, right? Like,
yes,
it's not better, but it feels more. It hits different.
Yeah.
How do you describe it? It's like I said in my video that doing this, putting in a tape and rewinding it, starting it from the beginning, you can't skip the tracks and stuff, forces you to kind of slow down and appreciate the music rather than the convenience. And it makes the nostalgia work better. That's why I like listening to like nostalgic music on this. The same way that I wouldn't want to, play a modern game on the Game Boy if I could,
Yeah.
I want to feel the retro vibes, and this just feels so retro. I even got some retro headphones. Hang on, let me grab those.
Okay, let's check them out.
They're like an AliExpress.
Yes.
Yeah, these are an AliExpress knockoff version of a popular brand. I think Theo makes a good headphone that looks like this as well.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Theo.
Yeah.
Okay.
We Are Rewind actually has a wireless headphone that looks like this, but I didn't go for that. This just makes it feel so much more retro to me. There's a I actually had these already before I got this. I know it looks like I got them to match, but I had these because I have a different device. It's like a little music making beatbox kind of thing. I'm going to review it at one point. It's called the Teenage Engineering EP133. It's
I've been looking at those products. They look amazing.
Yeah. I had a very unfortunately bad time dealing with the company. Not like as a reviewer. They didn't even know I was a YouTuber. So, which is bad news for them because I'm going to mention it in my video. But their customer service is probably the worst I've ever had from any company ever. But
that's rough. That is rough.
Yeah, but I digest. It's a fun toy to play with, and I bought those headphones because they match the vibe of it. It's sort of this retro orange and black and white vibe. So people have before I started reviewing these, I watched a lot of people's videos, like a lot of audiophiles videos, and they all said there's a specific name for it. So if you look inside here, you'll notice. So I've got the Theo one as well, and you will notice that the mechanisms are very similar inside. Oh yeah, it starts with a T. I can't remember.
I've forgotten already. So that mechanism is cheap, and they can't get around it. Yeah. And the tape heads are all the same tape heads. So they have to go to the factory and choose and ask them to give them the best ones. That being said, the audio I remember from my childhood and the audio coming out of these is far superior. So I listen. So the amazing thing about nostalgia is your brain can sometimes remember things very clearly from the past, especially when it's like smells and sounds and tastes. And so I put this on my headphones while walking the kids. They were cycling around the neighborhood. This is retrospective Pet Shop Boys, another amazing thing to listen to on cassette.
Yeah.
And I was like, this was never this good when I was a kid. Not even close.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I never had expensive audio stuff.
Yeah, we all had like what one of the guys on Retro Handheld said, a drugstore tape deck, you know?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
some,
yeah. It was like the $20, and it came with the headphones, and
Yes.
came in a blister package, and yeah, it was more than enough for me. And
yeah.
for audiophiles, you know, guys who have a big tape collection and they want to listen to it in the best way, I could easily see that this is like a cheap toy, you know, a retro looking toy, similar to somebody who really wants the Game Boy nostalgia, and they buy a an RP 35XX.
Yeah.
And they're like, it doesn't feel like a Game Boy, and the games don't look like an actual Game Boy. I want the Game Boy thing, right? That's not me. I just want to enjoy the thing. And if I have the original hardware, it feels like a unique, quirky, nostalgic version of the thing. And that's fun, and I like it. But I don't need like the good nostalgic version of the thing.
Yeah. And I think that perspective is important because, again, a lot of the reviewers are like, oh, the FIO audio is far superior. And I don't know if it is far superior. I think I do prefer this because it's a bit smaller. And this one has the recording feature, the Weora Wand. And a lot of guys slammed it. They were like, oh, it's absolute rubbish, blah, 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 blah. But I've made a bunch of mixtapes now because I don't have this feature anywhere else in my life. So at least I can make some mixtapes, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that was the reason I wanted this one. Was I'm not going to go buying a bunch of tapes. I was a mixtape guy. I love making mixtapes. That's just like, that's part of the nostalgia for me. Yeah, making, there you go. Making crappy quality mixtapes that it didn't matter if they were crappy quality, because it's about it just having the music with you. That's enough. That was enough of a reason to do it back then. And I mean, compared to like pushing a button on Spotify or whatever, even the best one of these isn't, you know, it's only going to be as good as the stuff that everybody just uses now anyway. So, I mean, if you want the quality, I don't need it. I don't need the good quality old thing.
Yeah. Well, I agree with you, but I have really been enjoying these really good ones. So
I would
do
be
yourself
very
a favor and
curious.
get the weekend one.
I probably should get that one. Yeah.
Give it a try, because I think I'm somewhere, maybe slightly higher on the spectrum of being a bit of an audiophile, but I'm not. You know, I don't know if you've watched any of those videos, but those guys are interesting. Like there's guys who make videos who are very critical of these products, and then they still get slammed in the comments about it. So, audiophiles are interesting characters.
Yeah, that's like a whole world, right? What was your first album?
Album
ever
that I listened to? Oh, man.
Like young Adin bought his first album that he wanted. Not like when you were like a little kid.
Yes, I know. I've got it exactly, because when I did that CD player video, What's the Story, Morning Glory by Oasis.
Oh, good choice.
Yeah. That's not my first, because I mean, I had tapes and stuff, but they were all given to me, or they were my sister's, and I was too young to really appreciate what was going on. Exactly. But that was, I got on the bus and I went down. We lived in like a valley, a part of Cape Town, but it was like a separate valley. And went down the valley to the beach, and there was a musica there. And in the video, like I showed the musica and the whole thing. And I went and bought my What's the Story, Morning Glory for 50 Rand. Got on the bus, went home, sat and listened to the CD. It was such a memory. Yeah.
Just because back then, I mean, you'd hear music on the radio or watch music videos, but if you wanted to listen to that song right then, you had to buy it on a physical thing.
Yes.
It's we're it's funny how our brains have completely switched over, and that just feels like such a foreign thing, and it was so common for us.
Yeah, so let's talk about, because I think that lends into why our channels and what we do. I think there's a whole psychology behind it. What do you think about that? Because I specifically have been trying to push my kids in this direction because I think it's really good for their mental health. I think it's really good for their psychology. Like, I think the more limits I put on their access, the more creative they become. What do you think it stems from? Like, what do you think? Do you think there's like a tangible thing that we're dealing with here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a very philosophical question.
It does feel that way. That there's a reason why I crave that, right? Like,
Yes.
There's a reason why I crave wanting to slow down and do it the hard way.
Yeah.
And it's sort of, I don't know if it's just like a human nature thing, like our world of our smartphones is such a weird foreign thing for our monkey brains that like just, putting that down and doing something that's a little closer to existing in the real world instead of a digital world just is something that we inherently crave, or or maybe we're just old and we like the old things, and maybe there's a what do you call it? Like where you see something that's old in a better light just because it's old. It has sort of a classic feeling to it that it's sort of like almost like people who the naturalistic fallacy or whatever. People who think that doing things in a more natural way is better or whatever. So maybe there's like an old retro fallacy or something that's a similar thing where
it's interesting. I mean, why am I into 35mm film? And why is it a resurgence? Because I think this is the argument I always bring up is Marissa Moreau, who was on my podcast, is like far younger than us. And she is more of a stickler for original hardware than we are. Like, it's almost like the old guys are into emulation, but the young guys are into, no. Don't emulate, do the real thing as it was in 1985.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
I have a cousin who he goes around to yard sales and buys VHS cassettes. He thinks they are so cool. And that just blows my mind.
Yeah.
I'm like, because, once we left the VHS era, I was like, good riddance. I never. Tapes are a little different. There's something a little more special about music, I think, compared to old Disney movies or whatever. But no,
it is odd. I mean, I don't think it's an insignificant fact that tapes made a resurgence as soon as it was obsolete. So it's like the companies were almost under. There's only like one or two people making tapes now. The factories were like closing down. They had to dust off machines to stop making them in Nashville again. And so I think people look back and they're like, oh, no, hang on. We actually really like that. Can we maybe just keep it? We'll see if it lasts. But I think the physical act of doing a thing, the work for the journey to experience something has been lost. And I think that's why I'm forcing myself to do single ROM carts, because I just I love the fact of picking up a device and there's only one game to play, and I'm like, I don't have to choose, I don't have to think about, what did TechDweeb say I should play? Well, there's none of that. It's just one game. I'm in the moment. I don't know.
Yeah. This is like this is a thing that's happening in almost every industry. But whatever, if there's some thing that has crap. I'm okay. I'm so sorry. I'll be right. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Hi, Bob. What shoes? You have shoes? What about the monkey? There was a shoe store right there. You could have bought new shoes this whole time instead of doing the banana thing. You got what? Heels? No, Bob. No, you can't have heels. Not in the raid. It's a rainforest. I don't care how cute they are. That just doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, can you should buy some sandals or something. You can't just wear heels the whole trip. Yes, I want a souvenir. Oh, don't you dare. I know you're joking, but that's not funny. We don't have space for a monkey. Okay. All right, send me a photo. All right, love you. Hey.
That sounds like you got to keep your mom on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, we take care of each other.
She stops you from buying too many retro things, and you stop her from buying monkeys.
Yeah. She's always has a soft spot for pets. I'm allergic to basically everything, so we don't have.
Oh dear. Well, good luck with the monkey then.
Yeah, I don't think they'll let her bring that back. I have one cat, and that's more than I can handle as it is.
Yeah. Oh shit, yeah. TechDweeb.
What were we saying? I didn't want to interrupt you.
Well, we got very philosophical, and I think we're nearly done, TechDweeb.
Yeah, that's for the best.
It's for the best.
Well, before I embarrass myself.
Yeah, I think it's too late for that.
Yeah, that's why I keep my videos short. I get in, say what I need to, and get out before it gets too weird.
Oh dear, made it weird. Oh dear. Yeah. Well, TechDweeb, I'm very honored to have been part of the journey, to have known you before you've reached. Because I mean, you're gonna hit 200,000 soon, and that's really exciting. And it's an incredible thing you've done. Talking about it in the beginning, and taking a risk on what you've done. And I'm very proud to know you as my famous YouTuber friend.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you too, man. You're killing it, and you're doing everything right. You are one of my favorites. You're in my top 5.
Thank you.
I watch every video you make.
Thanks so much. Thanks.
Everybody watching this on your channel, they all know. They know what I'm talking about. There's something so authentic about the way you talk and the way you present stuff that it's that's what we're tuning in for. Not the thing,
thanks,
but the delivery of the thing.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, TechDweeb.
All right. Okay. Thanks for having me. Bye-bye.
Bye.